How do you want me to deliver this, Riley? Because this intro seems really sexual.
Whoa, that's you reading into it, man. That's not...
Come on, baby.
Whoa!
Let's get our tech news on.
Alex, please!
Nvidia's RTX 3080 is still in very short supply, but that might be for the best, because many users have been reporting the card randomly crashing during gameplay. An investigation revealed the problem is caused by capacitors on some factory overclock cards from add-in board partners, and not a vengeful ghost sent by Lisa Su. It appears once the GPU's boost clock gets above about 2 GHz, it can overload the capacitors, causing a crash. After the report was initially posted on a hardware site, EVGA said they were indeed having problems with certain capacitors during testing. Limiting the boost clock manually seems to solve the issue, but it's certainly disappointing for those who plunk down extra cash for an overclocked card. It's not like a capacitor issue can be solved with a software update or something like that. Too bad it's not vengeful ghosts. You can get rid of those easily.
Oh yeah, just a couple Eye of Newt.
Because ghosts don't exist. Speaking of random crashes, Apple Watch Series 3s are also being haunted, not by ghosts, but by WatchOS 7. The new OS was released last week and brought a lot of new features to the Series 3, one of which causes the gadget to reboot several times a day without warning. Wait, that's a bug, not really a feature. Other users have complained of lag, which of course can happen sometimes when an old device gets new OSs. That's more demanding on the hardware. But it also raises the question of why Apple would even bother pushing WatchOS 7 to an older device that can't really run it. That definitely doesn't seem like something Apple would do. That was sarcasm. Worse still, an update that went out last week was supposed to fix the issue, but users reported that the patch was ineffective, almost as if Apple wants you to buy the new Watch SE for some mysterious, unexplained reason.
That's so unlike Apple. They love us.
Just get a Casio, works every day.
Oh, jeez.
If you're living in the US and use cryptocurrency at all, keep an eye out on your tax forms beginning in January. The IRS is reportedly thinking about adding a question on Form 1040, asking if you have any dealings with crypto during the last calendar year. And if so, how many hacker XP points you gained.
That's not true.
Unsurprisingly, the tax authorities have had a hard time tracking cryptocurrency transactions and determining whether people are using it to hide assets. They've already gotten their hands on records from cryptocurrency exchanges like Coinbase, but it's difficult to actually find the individuals behind each transaction, which I think is kind of the whole idea. Except in that one reply all episode where Buddy was just like, and found it. But,
oh, that's true.
Yeah. With this new proposal, filers would have to consciously check yes or no, which would theoretically make it easier for the feds to nail people for lying about Bitcoin. But I'm sure cryptocurrency users will be fine. Just use incognito. That's not good advice.
There's a tech tip.
Don't do that.
Free tech tip for you.
Today's Quick Bits are brought to you by Private Internet Access VPN, which lets you mask your IP and encrypt your traffic. PIA offers 12,000 servers in 74 countries with no bandwidth caps. It has configurable encryption levels with a kill switch to keep you in control, and when combined with private browsing, it can make websites think you're in a different country. You can connect up to 5 devices at once, whether they be Windows, Mac, Android, iOS, or Linux, and PIA's Mace feature blocks malware and tracking domains. Try it at the link below with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Is this sexual again, Riley?
No, it's just
Let's get our Quick Bits on.
Stop saying it like that.
Hey.
Oh, no.
Quick Bits.
A last-minute ruling from a judge has saved TikTok from the ban hammer that was supposed to go into effect midnight last night. TikTok will now get an extension until the 12th of November to come to a sort of agreement with the US administration in what fast is becoming a monthly tradition that may not continue depending on how the election goes. Well, either way, it's been fun. Amazon's annual Prime Day event will be held on October 13th and 14th. Typically, Prime Day happens during summertime, but due to the pandemic, it was postponed, and there was some speculation that there wasn't going to be a 2020 Prime Day.
Oh my God!
But now you're able to blow all your money on all sorts of crap that you don't really need just in time for the holidays. That magical time of the year when we really celebrate the birth of capitalism. If you're living in the UK, you might be pleased to know that Uber will be operating once again in London, at least for the next year and a half. The rideshare company lost its operating license last year due to the concerns about unauthorized driver, which sounds like it could be the backbone of the plot for the next James Bond movie.
He didn't have a license, Bond! You're grounded!
NASA still has plans to send a multi-rotor drone to Saturn's moon Titan, which is notable for being the only moon in the solar system with an atmosphere. However, the launch has now been delayed to 2027, partly because of the pandemic's impact on NASA's budget. The agency hopes to study the possibility that Titan might be habitable one day, and given how this year has gone, getting away from Earth for a bit sounds like a pretty sweet deal. And it's the end of the era for people who game on Facebook, as Farmville will be shutting down, really, at the end of this year. The game has an 11-year run that was notable for spamming Facebook timelines with posts about how quickly your pig or whatever was leveling up. The company behind Farmville stated at the end of Adobe Flash support as a key reason for the game being sunsetted. So I guess I'll have to try my hand at real farming now, or just go play some Stardew Valley.
You already do that.
Yeah, I play lots of Stardew, it's awesome.
It's okay.
That's our show for today, so see you Wednesday for more tech news with no added hormones. Wow, that's weird.